green. Alright.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Florida Gators.
Who that is?
You.
Ain't no way
Here we go, the matchup we've all been waiting for. Number 1 versus number 2, and off we go with the College Football Playoff National Championship in Santa Clara. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. First and 10 now for Clemson. They'll run with Jewell. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I got my do-rag on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They'll run on first down. Jewell, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Clemson, of course, back in the college football playoff for the 4th consecutive year. Champions in the 2016 season, trying to make it 2 titles in 3 years if they can get things done. Here's Cooper, looking to throw on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Get him.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. If he goes out, plays like this, in the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Down 7-0. Work to do already as he gets set to begin college game number 2. They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick slant caught by Streets. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll give it to Jennings. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And they'll get him down here about the 42.
They get too many yards.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
He's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll go for 16, and the drive will continue.
I think you're meant to lose the first quarter, bro. the first half.
Cooper now on first down, and Thomas has it. No gain there on the completion.
Ain't no way he's supposed to be breaking all these tackles.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion,
Man, just really
0
broke the
yards
hit.
gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this is Simpson with a catch. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Tackling, conservative.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. On the carry, it's Jewell. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. That's complete, right around the 8. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this
Are you serious?
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. DeAndre Jewell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Clemson tacks onto their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way.
Empty set, no backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jewell. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Cooper on the gun, he'll throw, and he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. An 11-yard touchdown. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. Under pressure, they got him again. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Streets. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw.
No.
He fires one that's it.
No, I didn't. Y'all ain't see nothing. Y'all ain't see nothing. See, what I was trying to do, I was gonna try and score it in and then score after halftime and then get a stop there and then score it again. But I threw an interception.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levine Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Florida Gators. Here we go, the matchup we've all been waiting for. Number 1 versus number 2, and off we go in the College Football Playoff National Championship in Santa Clara. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. Now Cooper, off play action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. Thomas, the intended target. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
That wasn't even for him.
For the Gators, they are in search of their 4th national title in school history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96, and then most recently they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. I was going to let this go for the end, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Isaiah Streets, 31 yards. And the Gators have taken the early lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
That's a little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Henry out of the pistol, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Off play action. Cooper. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
How was this white boy breaking all the tackles?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Cooper. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught.
Are you serious?
DeMarcus Sewell, 35 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we'll leave it. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This is taken at his 4. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Gators now with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run now with Jennings. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Cooper operating from the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And they rattle off a big one. 55 yards. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. A 20-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention for this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient, Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady. He calls in, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight is really something special to see. He makes a point to call from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to get back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her. And, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Burke. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. The Gators now with a 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Chris Arnold there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. So now 2 touchdown passes thrown, and we talked earlier about the young cancer patient, Emily Atwood. She asked him a week ago for 4 touchdown passes. Heck, he's already halfway there.
Yeah, Isaiah Streets relayed that story to us. It's a pretty tall task for a 2nd career start. But the way he's looked these last couple of games, he's not fazed by the request, is he? He's halfway there.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tummy.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your team for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill it to the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if you bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's Cooper, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Bolton Poe. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been the Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Cooper now, off play action. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A very solid gain of 27. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Cooper to throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Cooper will look to throw it. He finds an open man, Simpson. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now Cooper throwing on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake, Cooper, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the hole,
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but it's still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll get this to Streets on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. This sure would be one heck of a story as the Gators sit just 2 quarters away from a national title.
Hey, we need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree. Got it.
Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay, man.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in this second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's this out for Streets. Oh, a dazzling catch there by Streets. And what a big-time play there. 59 yards. 1st and 10, Florida. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Arnold. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. He'll look to throw. That is caught. He's got Streets. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Isaiah Streets. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Gators push that lead out of drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Simpson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
70.
On second down. Jewell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On second down now, Jewell. That's going to be a 6-yard gain and leads him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, here's Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Now Cooper looks to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And that is caught. Touchdown Clemson. DeMarcus Sowell with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score. Clemson coming to the line. They'll go for 2 here. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpired. 11 yards there. 1st down. 1st and 10 down for Clemson. They'll run it now out of the gun. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. 2nd and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Cooper. And that is caught. Touchdown Clemson. Elton Poe there to make the grab. And Clemson has taken the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And this certainly a nerve-wracking time for both of these fan bases. Heck, my palms are sweating here in the booth, and I've got no dog in the fight. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the defense.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And it'll
The worst I can give up is a field goal right here. I cannot give up a field goal. I can give up a field goal. The worst I can give up is a touchdown on the first down.
Back to throw. Cooper.
And I gave it up.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
I gave up the first down, bro. So the field goal is guaranteed right now.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down.
Please hold it.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And he is going to be stopped.
Please keep getting stopped. I need him.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Please.
Punch it in with Henry. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside in 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I graduate. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
We've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. There would have been a down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Psych? What you talking about? Close the book on what, boy? You tripping, boy?